Now apparently I'm live again. I can't see myself, but there we go, we're back. Hi guys, thanks for bearing with me there. Um, anyway, we're together again. So as you can see from the title of today's live video, I thought that we could collaborate in this moment and co-create our scripting letters to the universe. So just to give a little intro to anyone who's brand new to scripting or you've never heard of it before, it's actually my most viewed video on YouTube. Hi guys, hi those of you who are just tuning in now. Hi Erin, hi Fatiha, hi Miss Ash. Oh Ash, hey Ash, how you doing? So have you guys written a scripting letter before? Have you guys seen my videos? My most watched video, like I was saying, is about this particular scripting letter, which I hold before you right now. And every single thing that I wrote down in this letter to the universe came true within a 6-month period. And then obviously because that worked well for me, I wrote another scripting letter on the 14th of May 2020, so not that long ago, and already I would say half of this stuff has come true. So just to put it out there, those of you, I mean, I'm assuming we're a law of attraction community, aren't we here? Like all of you guys are into the law of attraction. All of you guys probably have your favorite law of attraction techniques. Let me know, what are your favorite techniques? Let's see it in the comments. I'd love to know. Because really and truly, all of these different techniques, scripting letters, vision boarding, visualization meditations, any of these kind of techniques are tools that you can use to help you get into the right vibration. So it's actually less about which technique is best. Some people ask me that question, what's the best technique for law of attraction? Now, the technique that works best for me might not be the technique that works best for you. And vice versa, you might have a technique where whenever you do it, boom, within a few months or within 12 months, that seems to just manifest what it is that you want. Some of you are saying that you're seeing number patterns, says Simon. This is all good signs that you are staying, aware and in tune with the signs of the universe. I'm really excited for you. Visualization meditations are Erin Grace's favorite law of attraction technique. Fantastic. So we all have our different favorites. Some work for some people better than others. And the reason is, as I said, because it's about how you feel, how the technique makes you feel. So that is why I thought for people, where did I put my pen? I had a pen here, I had everything ready. And then I had a little live, there it is, got my pen. So I thought we could create our live scripting letters together today. So in preparation for this live video, please get yourself a journal, a notebook, a pen. I personally write my scripting letters on paper that I can rip out of a notebook so that then I can just have the letters like this and I can neatly tuck them away in my bedside drawer. And then, whenever I read them first thing in the morning and just before I go to bed, easy access, okay? But it's up to you how you write your scripting letter, okay? There's not really a right or wrong. Simon is saying, you've been watching my videos. Can I help you on how to get rid of doubt? Yes, did you see my most recent YouTube video called Are You Doubting the Law of Attraction? That would be the one to watch, Simon. It's all about setting yourself small little manifestation tasks. Like, instead of making your first, and we can integrate this into today's letter. Instead of going like, okay, universe, I want to win £1 million on the lottery and I want a Ferrari and I want this and that and the other. If you're brand new to law of attraction or you have your doubts, then writing massive things like that, because you've got so much doubt going on in your vibration, you're kind of, it's blocking that very likely. So it would make it difficult to manifest those things. So for anyone who has their doubts, start off with asking the universe for smaller things, because in your mind, your mind will play along with you more, right? If you're asking for small manifestations like, okay, universe, I would love to manifest an extra random £10 in the next week or so, right? And you can like, your brain will go, yeah, that could potentially happen. And because your brain's going, yeah, that could potentially happen, bingo, we're on the right vibrational frequency. You're not blocking it. These thoughts aren't talking you out of why it won't happen. Okay. So this is, I always say, anyone who has their doubts about the law of attraction, go up in steps of manifesting small things. Then once, like for me, as soon as I wrote this first law of attraction, this first scripting letter, and it all came true, can you imagine what that did for my level of belief? I had more doubts about the law of attraction until I found a technique that started to really work. As soon as I saw all of these things came true, I know what you mean, guys. It doesn't matter how many other people tell you that it works. Until you have your own proof, there will always be that part of your brain that's like, but really? Does it really work? Is it just a coincidence? Do they really know what they're talking about? So I hope that this exercise today can help everyone to get their own slice of real life proof to increase your confidence and belief in the law of attraction. So make sure you've got your paper, make sure you've got a pen. I'm also going to share with you a couple of things I like to do. So I've got my incense here. I've got some third eye chakra lavender incense stick. So I'm going to light an incense stick. And while I'm lighting the incense stick, why don't you prepare your room, wherever it is that you're watching this right now, or if you're sat on your sofa and like you've got kids running around and stuff, why don't you, if possible, slip away into a quiet corner of your house, go into your bedroom, just so that you can have a few minutes of privacy and calm and quiet. Okay, so get yourself feeling nice and calm. I'm laying out my incense stick here. I'm going to light it with you guys now. I just, it's like having your own little rituals is all part of, this is all helping you to get into the right feeling. I wouldn't say that it's essential, but I like that I feel like, okay, this is a special moment. This is not just any moment. This is a moment where I am actively creating my reality. So this is a special moment, guys. So let's make it special now. Okay, so we've got the incense going on. I've also got a very special surprise for you. Are you ready? Look what I've got. Could you guys feel that? I feel like it shifts the vibrations. I wonder if it came across through the speaker of my camera here. But it literally, we're talking everything is vibration, right? And I really felt like that helped to completely clear my head of any chattering thoughts. Helped me to empty my mind, and I feel like it's even, changed the vibrations of the room. So I hope that that was transmitted through. You guys are saying you felt it. Amazing. That's so beautiful. How magic is that? Those vibrations have traveled across all over different parts of the world. Okay, so I've got my incense going. We've done our singing bowls. Hopefully you guys are now feeling calm that you're in this live video. We've got 37 beautiful souls from all over the world, and we're all going to be co-creating together. This is really going to add some extra power to our manifestations. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through, we're going to write our letters together. And sorry if I don't reply to some of the comments, by the way. They sort of show up on my screen and then they disappear. I think there's like a super chat thing which like pins posts if you guys want, if it's like a really urgent, important question that you want to ask. But if I miss it, I'm sorry. So going back to what I was saying, you know, I've done a lot of, how many of you have heard of Eric Ho, Master Sri Akashana? We just hit 11:11, by the way. So he's a friend of mine. He's one of my spiritual mentors, one of my business mentors. He taught me how to build YouTube as well. He's a huge YouTuber. And there have been several events that I've gone to of his where he's created an open portal, or where we're all manifesting things together. And it does not matter whether we're in the same room or whether we're all connected on this same live. Pooja's saying, I look a lot like him. Thank you. We're all connected. Like, who else is getting goosebumps here that we are all connected on this live together? So, without further ado, let's begin our letters. So take a deep breath in. Close your eyes for a moment. Calm the mind. If there's any uncertainty about this, just allow, okay? Just allow me to guide you through this process. You're going to know exactly the right things to write on this letter, okay? And it's going to be the first scripting letter for you, possibly the first, that's going to come true. Okay, everything that you're about to write down will manifest into your reality. So you can totally feel excited. But if you're feeling a bit nervous or like, oh my God, what should I write down? So much pressure. Don't worry. Let's trust that whatever comes out of your hand is going to be the right stuff. Okay? You can't be asking for too much. There's no such thing. To the universe, everything that you could ever wish for is possible for the universe to bring you just like that. It's more about how much we believe we are capable of experiencing. Okay? I described in a video recently, I think it was the most recent upload, about wherever the limits are on what you believe is possible for you to manifest in this lifetime, that will be like the extent of your expansion. So at the moment, if you only believe that you're capable of manifesting this amount, then everything that you write or that you want, that you visualize up to that capacity, you will totally be able to manifest. And that's great. That's beautiful. That's such an awesome first part of the journey. Once you've manifested all that stuff, your belief of what's possible for you will expand. And also your inner work, everything that you're doing, the affirmations that you're saying, how you're reprogramming your mind into believing that, you know, maybe what was possible for your family up until now does not determine how much is possible for you. There are infinite possibilities for you, okay? So you will feel, there will be that point of limit where you feel, let's look at money, for example. You know, there's probably like, you could picture one amount of money and it will feel like, yeah, I'm worth that. It's possible for me to have that kind of income. And then if you multiply that by 10, you may or may not still feel the same. You may feel like, yeah, I can see myself being paid that much amount of money per month. And then if you multiply it by 10 again, note where the point is where your mind goes, really? Is that possible for me? Okay, so this is like, you can literally feel where your limits are in your belief system. So what we're going to do in the purpose of this letter today, everything that you write down, I want it to be within your current mental limits. Okay? Beautiful. Someone is saying here, Ha is saying, I'm doing this for me and my family to become wealthy and happy. Great. Yes, beautiful. I love to manifest things for my whole family. As long as they're good intentions, positive things, then yes, you can manifest things for others as well. So everything that you're going to write down in today's letter is going to be within your what you believe is possible for you. Because as soon as you write something that's like so big that your brain starts kicking in, your non-logical, logical mind starts going, maybe I can't achieve this, then we lose that power, that energy that we are creating with this, okay? To answer your question, yes, I don't see why you can't write it on a phone, but I feel like it takes a little bit of the magic away from it, you know? Like when you're writing on paper, you're creating something brand new that's permanent on a page, and I just love that. But if you don't have any paper in your house, then go for it, you know? Setting your intentions in whatever form, it's more about your vibration, because in the process of typing it on your phone, your mind is creating these things. So you're creating in that moment. Really doesn't matter whether it's paper, journal, notebook, fancy paper, rubbish paper, recycled paper, non-recycled paper, doesn't matter. Okay? So to begin, you're going to start off, this is a thank you letter, okay? Because we are writing this, time is an illusion, okay? And we're going to put all dimensions together. We're going to put future, past, present all together. And we're going to act as if all of this stuff that we want has already happened. This is a cool little dimensional hack that we're doing here, okay? So we're going to start off, the first two words that you're going to write down on your page are thank you. And I want you to feel those words now, because you are literally about to write down, and there might be tears in your eyes because you are about to thank the beautiful universe for this stuff which you wanted, and now it is true. Okay, that's the energy. That's where we're coming from with this letter. So now, who are you writing this letter to is up to you. To give you some examples, you could write this letter, you could say, thank you, universe. You could say, thank you, God. You could say, thank you, Allah. You could say, thank you, Creator. You could say, thank you, inner being. You could say, thank you, my guardian angels. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit guides. Why am I saying that it's okay to write, to address your letter to any of these? It's because it's all energy, and whichever name, sound that comes out of your mouth that you write on the page, like, it's kind of irrelevant. They all exist. It's all energy, and whichever form that you choose to see that energy as is the right one for you. So I'm personally going to write thank you, universe. Okay, but there's no right or wrong. It just happens to be the word that I associate with the powers that are greater than me, that are helping me to bring what I want into my life. Okay? So we've written thank you, universe, or whatever you want to write there. Now, I want you to start off thinking about the different areas in your life. Maybe let's all start off with our financial wealth. Okay, we're going to cover all the points, so don't worry. We're going to cover money, we're going to cover love life, we're going to cover relationships, we're going to cover health, we're going to cover business/career, and we can even cover your physical appearance as well. Okay, so the first mini paragraph, first couple of sentences that we're going to write on the letter is to do with your financial well-being. So write a couple of sentences in the present tense about a level of wealth or a financial situation that you now have, okay, that you want to manifest. You're going to write it as if you now have it, and you're so grateful that you now have it. So to give you an example, I'm going to write, I am now making more than enough money per month, that Jamie no longer needs to work. I'm grateful that he now has complete freedom to do what he was born to do. Thank you for helping me to build my multiple income streams to £8,000 per month. And I have written now the part of my letter with you, my next level that is fitting within my belief system of what I feel is, there's no doubt in my mind that that is possible. So if for you, writing $300, writing £40,000, whatever, as long as you feel like, yes, it totally comfortably fits within your belief system, where you could look at this, you could see that this letter could come true within the next 6 months, 6 to 12 months. Okay, how fast do you want it to come true, right? Awesome. So I'll give you guys a couple of moments to keep writing this. I'm just scrolling through your comments. So nice to see so many of you on here. It's okay to have some doubt. We're all human. We all have some doubts. But let's focus as much energy as we can to filling this moment with as little doubt as possible. If you've already written a letter, this is for people who want to write a letter now. So Dashika, if you feel like you've got this letter already written, then maybe you can take the moment now to really spend some time looking over that letter, reminding yourself of it. This is my third letter that I've written to myself. Letter number 2, like I said, about 50% of it's come true. There's a couple of things on there that are still in the process of unfolding, but it's totally fine to have more than one letter going on. Yes, your mood is everything. How you feel is everything. If you're feeling a bit low today, that's okay, all right? But if you can feel magic and calm and full of love, which hopefully this live session is helping you to feel. If only you could smell my incense right now, guys. Smells so beautiful. Hopefully my voice is helping you also to feel calm and grounded. So I hope this is beneficial for you that we're doing this together. Okay, next paragraph. So we've looked at our financial health. Now let's look at our the health of our relationships, our love, our relationships with family, friends, and romantic loved ones. Okay? So whichever of those you feel you want to manifest things with, then you choose that, okay? Or if you want to skip this, you can skip any part of the letter. Remember, this is your letter. I just want to kind of cover all bases since we're all here co-creating together. So I'm going to write my paragraph. I'll read it out loud as I go just to give you some inspiration if you need it. But if you're just like, I'm on it, I'm already off, then that's great. You do you. Okay, so thank you, universe. I'm so happy that my relationship with my parents is happier and easier than ever. I feel that closeness with them both, just like when I was a little girl. I'm so excited that everything is working so well for both of them, that they are healthy, happy, and abundant in every way. I'm grateful that I now have even more beautiful friendships with authentic people who love and respect me for everything that I am. As I have leveled up, so has my friendship circle, or my social circle. So has my social circle. How you guys doing? Jamie and I are more in love every day. I love that we have been able to evolve together so effortlessly, and that we now also work together on our businesses and passions. We are the greatest team. Okay, so that's me done with love, relationships, friendships that will all be unfolding in the next 6 to 12 months. Honestly, guys, you're going to look back on this letter and be like, oh my freaking word. It's all my real life now. It's going to be you in like 6 to 12 months. You're going to find this letter. I'll do a live in like 6 to 12 months and be like, hey gang, do you remember when we wrote that letter on the 11th of July 2020? Okay. So we've covered our financial health. We've covered, this is so exciting, I know, isn't it? You're welcome, Erin. Okay, so yes, next, what shall we do? What should we talk about? We've done our financial health, we've done our social, physical, no, sorry, friendships, relationships, love, family. I think two other aspects that I want to write about today are my like my day-to-day lifestyle career-wise. So I'm gonna write on the lifestyle career. And it's okay if those thoughts come, Jessica. Thank you for your honesty. It's all right. Just take it nice and easy. You can always write another letter, so you really don't need to put too much pressure on this one. But the more you can just get into a flow state, like whatever comes out, there's no right or wrong. It's totally okay if there's spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes. You guys should see how messy my handwriting is. Okay. It's all good. The universe doesn't mind. Okay. So I'm going to talk about lifestyle and career. I want to talk about physical appearance. I know that's a big one for a lot of people. What else shall we talk about on our letters, guys? We've covered money. We've covered relationships. I'm going to talk about my social media as well, because obviously I'm always looking to manifest. I mean, one of the things that I've written on my previous letters are things like everything I post on all social media is going viral to an incredible, supportive, positive audience of people. And that is sure true. I wrote these things before I had anything go viral. My content is continuing to go viral to a growing audience of positive, supportive, open-minded people. I write that on all my letters. So I'm going to write that one next. My content on all social media platforms. If this is not your thing that you want to write, by the way, that's okay. Think about what represents success in your field, in your career. Write that now. Okay, so for me, that is my content on all social media is going viral to an amazing, positive, supportive audience of like-minded people. They love and support me just for being me, shining my light, and doing my thing, doing my authentic thing. I'm now going to go into more depth about my business goals. So my business behind the scenes, guys, is I work with the #1 nutrition brand in the world, and I help people in two different ways with my business. So I have a client base of clients who have a nutrition plan that I've created for them, and they order the supplements for that plan from me on a monthly basis. And I also have a growing team of awesome people. And so it's important that I attract the right people into my life, into my business. And the people in my team, you know, not only am I looking to grow a larger team, we've already got over 150 people in the team, and that has come through law of attraction and manifestation and hard work. But it really is like the people that you come across in your life, they come into your life based on the vibe that you are putting out, right? So because I affirm through these letters that I am, here we go, let's write it. My beautiful team of entrepreneurs are all flourishing with success. It makes me so happy to see them stepping into their power, and changing their lives for the better. Every day, every single day, I am attracting more of the right people to join our incredible team. I also am so grateful to have been able to help over 500 people transform their health as one of my clients. I have a never-ending list of clients and team members who want to work with me. How are you guys doing? Got hand cramps yet? Okay, right. I think all that's left then is to welcome guys who are just joining in. Hi Lucille, you're not too late. You can always watch this live video at the end from the beginning. Simon says, I've tried writing a letter before, but this one feels so much different. I have a good feeling about this one. Oh, good, Simon. I'm so happy to hear that. That is exactly my intention. That's exactly what I wanted to help people with on this live video. I'm sure there's something about the energy of us doing it together. You're getting a feeling of the feeling that I put into my letters, and I seem to have like found the knack of how these letters work because they're all coming true. So borrow all of that, borrow that energy, borrow that this belief that you are creating your letter with someone who's very good at making them come true, which means that the energy on all of our letters will be different to previous times. If it didn't work for you previous times, this one is completely different. Awesome. Thank you guys. Can I just take a moment to love on each and every one of you? I'm sending each and every one of you so much love right now. I'm sending you like a huge warm bubble of positive energy just all around you. Blessings, protection to your families, power to your manifestations, everything that's up here that you've just created, it's all like floating around you now, adding so much power to all of that right now. Okay, so we're going to wrap up our letters, okay? I mean, if you guys want to carry on going, if you feel like there's 8 more things that you want to write on your letter, go ahead, all right? But hopefully, I feel like I've covered the different areas in my life that I am feeling the pull for at the moment. But, you know, like I said, you can just carry on writing if you want to. So for me, final thing is going to be physical appearance. And I'm very happy with my physical appearance now, which honestly is saying a lot because, guys, 4 or 5 years ago, I had such mega low self-esteem. I was so self-conscious, didn't really like anything about how I looked, body-wise, hair-wise, face-wise, skin-wise. A lot of it I've completely changed. I used to have very dry, short, bushy hair. Like everything's changed. I used to be kind of skinny fat and had a really negative relationship with food. That's completely changed. I've also grown my boobs. As many of you guys know, I did a couple of YouTube videos on how I've grown my boobs a cup size. Thanks to these scripting letters, because 2 letters ago I wrote, my boobs have now grown to a size 32C and I love their new size and perfect shape. My abs are more defined than ever and I haven't had to do any more exercise than a normal amount that makes me feel good. Just as an example, an e.g. of the kind of stuff that I like to write. So, if you wish to, let's write our paragraph now about health and our physical appearance. Can you keep growing up them even after... Can you keep growing up them even after a letter? Sorry, A. Mendez, could you type it again? Maybe use a slightly different way of saying it. I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Excuse my my ignorance. Simon is saying, I can feel positive vibrations when I'm writing, as if I have sensations in my hands. Ooh, I feel like I'm letting my hand freely write. You're in flow, Simon, you're in flow. Rymildo, I really feel this vibration, so I must manifest things. So I write a letter like this just every few months. I know some people do like journaling, which is great. And sometimes in addition, I do journaling, but I feel like it's different. This is a declaration letter. This is like almost like how there are people who have never even heard of the law of attraction, but successful people, they write down their goals. Like, how many of you have heard of Jim Rohn, who's a business philosopher? And even though he's not coming from a spiritual place, he was like, successful people have a list of their goals. Unsuccessful people haven't written down anything about what they want or where they're going. And so whether you look at it on a spiritual level or on a non-spiritual level, still, we are in the process right now of getting more clarity and setting these intentions, and by writing this stuff that you're visualizing that is going to happen, because that's how you're feeling about this letter right now, every step that you take after this live video, the choices that you make, the decisions, the action, all of that stuff, you're choosing your path. We're always choosing which path we're walking down. So that's why it's so valuable to sit down for 40 minutes together and get clear on, okay, where am I going? What reality am I stepping into, Okay, so hopefully some of you guys are still scribbling away. I'm going to write my final paragraph. So, I feel sexier and more confident in my own body than ever before. Every day I seem to be getting more and more beautiful in a natural and effortless way. I feel confident walking into a room of people. My boobs always look great. My tummy is toned. And my skin is so clear, flawless, and young, youthful. Great. Happy with that. How are you guys doing? Oh, thank you, Celestial Beast 77. I think they mean, can you keep going up in cup sizes and growing your boobs after writing the letter and sending it off to the universe? Yeah, I mean, be specific about what you want. You know, if you say my boobs keep on growing and growing and growing, then I don't know, maybe the way that the universe will find that is by helping you to put on loads of weight or something. So be specific about what you want. I was specific about wanting to increase a cup size because I don't have any desire to become like a double D or like love and respect to women of all breast sizes, but for my physical body, for my physique, I just don't think it would suit me. You know what I mean? Like some women can really wear big boobs really well, and for me, I don't know, I just don't think it would suit me, and I don't desire it for my body, right? So this is why I was a 32B, and I thought it would be nice to be a C. Do you know what I mean? Just a little bit fuller. For me personally is what I wanted, and I got it. Went to a bra fitting, and the bra fitting lady was like, have you been measured lately? You've taken in all these 32B bras into the fitting room. You're not a 32B. Do you mind me measuring? And between you and me, guys, I'd gone for a couple of cocktails before this bra fitting. So I was like, yeah, sure, measure me up. I'm normally very shy in those kind of situations. But she was like, you're a 32C. So I then came home with my new bras thinking, oh, that's cool. And then it wasn't until I got home, I was sat watching TV or something, and then a thought popped into my head. I was like, hold up a second. And I ran into the bedroom and I went through my drawers and I found this letter that I'd forgotten about from about 6 months previously. Or no, it was about like 4 months previously by this point. And I was like, what? I actually wrote that I wanted 32C boobs. I totally forgot that I was that specific. So, we're going to round off our letter now. So, if you finished, if you want to carry on, that's great. But I'm going to round off my letter. So, I'm going to finish off by signing it off, okay? So, I'm going to say universe, because that's who I addressed it to in the first place. So I'm finishing off acknowledging the universe again. And then I'm going to say, in big letters, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So that's it now, guys. I'm tearing it out just because I personally like to have my letters neatly filed away in my bedside drawer. So they're kind of, you know, in my own little sacred space. And then what we're going to do for the next 30 days, I've heard that writing in red ink is supposed to help more. Do you agree? I don't know, Corey. Maybe. Is it okay to fold up the paper? Yeah, absolutely. It's your letter. It's if you feel like it was not okay, then it's, you know, you're going to feel that it's not okay. But if you feel like it's fine, then do you know what I mean? Like, you set the rules on this because this is like, you're creating your own magic right now. You know how in Harry Potter they have wands and with a swish and a flick they make things happen? Well, actually, you know, all it is, if you take the wand away, it's not the wand that's making the magic happen. It's the witch or the wizard that's making that magic happen. The wand is a tool which their mind can focus on. Like, when I'm holding my wand, I can conjure these things to happen. You know, so the wand is a representation of the fact that that witch or wizard is setting intentions, focusing their energy on the fact that this thing is going to change with their magic. So all of these law of attraction tools, they're kind of like your magic wand, right? And if you feel like your magic wand is writing it in red ink, or you feel like you can only write this on a scroll of parchment, like whatever, it's all great. But actually, it's not about the color of the ink or the type of parchment or whether you fold the page or don't fold the page. It's about you, the witch, the wizard, the conjurer of your magic, the human that is a creator. You are a spirit. You are an unlimited spiritual being that happens to be living a temporary existence in this physical form. But everything in your life is malleable. You are the master of your own universe. And you, in this last 50 minutes, have connected to the larger part of what you are part of. Okay, you're part of a universe. You're part of this unlimited lifetime experience. And sometimes, oftentimes in the modern day world, we forget that. We forget just how powerful we are. We forget how infinite and unlimited our possibilities are. And so a session of scripting can just root you back to realizing that you can have anything that you want, that you can be anything that you want when you focus your attention more on the things that you want and less on how you probably can't do it and blah, 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 all of that limiting stuff that never helps. Does that make sense? So, what to do with our letters now? For the next 30 days, you're going to read this at least twice a day. Okay, so have it by your bedside table, and this evening when you go to bed, you're going to pick up your letter and you're going to read it to yourself. Take your time with the letter, feel each word. If you can feel the meaning of each paragraph just as much as how you felt it when you wrote it today, then you're going to be like on a repeated basis revisiting this creative space that we've just created now. Okay, so reading the letter again tonight and again tomorrow morning is going to be continuously, repeatedly tapping you back into this vibrational frequency where you have connected who you are right now to these things unfolding very soon. And so for the next 30 days, every night, every morning, every night, every morning, every night, every morning. Why 30 days? Because you get a bit bored of doing it after 30 days, to be honest. And because it's nice to do it, it's important to do this for a prolonged period of time. It's not essential. There'll be some people where you've written this once, you toss the letter to the side, you forget about it altogether. But what's done is done. You've created it. But for me personally, I think we all have our old habits. And by old habits, I mean our old thought patterns. And maybe this is like new thought patterns, right? Maybe you're used to focusing on how much money you don't have or how much you wish that you had good relationships, but you don't. And so your habit is to go back to those thoughts and go back to those thoughts. And that's what's keeping the repeated patterns in your life right now that you might not necessarily want. Whereas this letter is going to help you to keep going towards these new, healthier thought patterns, focused on the gratitude of everything that you do want rather than looking at what you don't want. Oh, here we go again. Let's look at what we do want again and again. Do you know what I mean? So this is your activation tool to help you to continuously, repeatedly reactivate the vibration of what you want, of where you want to go, of how you want your life to pan out. It's your reactivation tool. So it isn't about, to be honest, how many days you do it. It's about, the more days, the better, because you're just going to be continuously reactivating this vibration until, before you know it, these things are physically manifesting into your life. But like I say, I tend to say that after 30 days, you can just file it away and let it go and watch the results flow in, because after about 30 days, people usually get a bit tired and bored of the exercise. Like they feel like the magic is lost, just because we as humans need freshness, and the same things can start to get a bit stagnant and lose their spark. And you don't want to be reading this if you've lost the spark. So when you start to feel that you're losing the spark in the letter and you're like, oh, here we go again, then obviously the feeling, you're not sparking that feeling anymore. Do you know what I mean? So once you feel like, you know what, I feel really content with this letter and I'm kind of done with it, that's the time for you when you go, okay, I'm going to file it in the bottom of my drawer. It's going to be in a safe space and I'm going to forget about it. And it's honestly, it won't be difficult to forget about because you'll feel like the 30-day process was complete. You're going to be putting it, you know, in a drawer where you won't be seeing it every day, and then just get on with your life. Do you know what I mean? How long should your letter be? Doesn't matter. It will eventually become a habit. Yes, we're reprogramming the subconscious mind. Fatifa says it takes approximately 21 days to form a habit. Exactly. Can I write another letter, says Cavs V. Can I write another letter if I want to on another day after this letter? Or are there any rules? There's no rules. No rules. If you want to, you do it. Whatever you feel flows in. And if you have 5 different letters with 5 different things that you want, 5 different lists of things that you want, there's nothing too much to ask the universe for. As long as you feel like, you know, it's all reasonable. Remember, you got to feel like it's within your belief system. If you're like, I feel like that's too much to ask for, then the universe is going to go, yes, okay, this person believes it's too much to ask for, so we will not give it to them. Whereas if you're the kind of person who's like, yeah, I know that I can have this and that and this and that, and it's all coming, then the universe goes, this is a person who has their gates wide open and we can rain those blessings on down. Do you get what I mean? I think letting go is key. Absolutely, that is it. That is it. This is what I mean by forgetting about the letter, letting it go, being like, cool, it is done. I'm satisfied. And have fun. Enjoy your life. The main thing is to, are the results permanent? You are constantly manifesting things. So there are times when people are like, I want to become a millionaire. And then they actually manifest that. But then when they're a millionaire, they're like, oh my God, what if I lose my money? They've changed their vibration. And then now the new vibration is, what if I lose my money? And then boom, guess what you think happens. So you're constantly manifesting things. And some things you can manifest instantly when there's no doubt in your mind that it's possible for it to happen fast. That's why I love writing these letters in a way where I think, yeah, all of this stuff could come true within 6 months. But if you feel like something could take you 10 years to happen, then you're the one who's going to be slowing it down to make it take 10 years. Pooja, this is everything I wanted today. I feel so easy and light right now. Thank you so much. I felt that you yourself wrote that letter for me. Yeah, we co-created it. Oh, that's so wonderful to hear. You got this, guys. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. We're just coming up to a 60-minute live now. So thank you so much. I'm really blown away by how 57 of you have tuned in live. This is my first ever YouTube live. So maybe should we do something like this once a month where we do a little ritual all together and we co-create and we add power to our manifestations? Should we do that together? If you guys want more of this and support in general, I think you guys already know that I have a free support group on Facebook. It's called Life by Lucie's Powerful Law of Attraction Community. So you guys can all join that group. It's for free. Life by Lucie's Powerful Law of Attraction Community. And in fact, if you guys can join that group, it would be really awesome if you could post any updates of when your things on your letter start to manifest. If you can post the updates in that group, that would be so rewarding for me to hear. And I can then feature some of you as my, latest manifestation success stories. I can give you guys shout outs on upcoming YouTube videos as well. That is the place where I announce things like the next time that I'm doing a retreat. So when lockdown is fully over, I'm going to be doing a powerful retreat in Ibiza because the spiritual energies in Ibiza are really, really strong and beautiful. So you guys will be the first to hear about those things if you're part of the group. And a lot of you I know are also subscribed to my 1% Better Every Day messages. So if you guys want any information about that, once again, join the group and you can find out everything you need. Until next time, love you all. Thank you for being such beautiful souls. And I cannot wait for your letters to all manifest. Bye.